guys, what's going on? Cullen here from Birmingham 1101 with my beautiful wife,
Katie.
Oh, you got something on your face.
Do I really?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. I'm Katie.
We just wanted to hit y'all with a quick update on the journey to baby saga journey thing that we're going through.
So first of all, before we start, I would just like to say, I know some people might think y'all are crazy for sharing so much information and putting so much out there, especially at this early stage of everything. We promised we would share our journey with y'all, and so we are sharing it for better or for worse. We're also
It's like
not
we're getting married again.
For better or for worse, and we're sure for war and sickness and in health. So we're not 100% sure how everything's gonna work out, if everything's gonna work out okay or not, but we wanted to share with y'all because that's what we do. We share our stories. Just really appreciate all of y'all's support and everything as we've gone through this journey. So
thank y'all so much.
we are very appreciative and
overwhelming.
Yes, and we really just felt like y'all needed an update. We wanted to share an update, so here we go. So the last thing that you guys heard, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out our Journey to Baby playlist. Our TTC after miscarriage video has like the whole story, and then the fertility medication one has the second part of the story where we were planning on starting to take
I'm taking Clomid right now. I'm freaking out!
I was planning to start to take Clomid at the beginning of my next cycle, as long as I wasn't pregnant yet. The day after the Super Bowl on February 3rd, it would probably be around the time I should start taking it soon after that. So I woke up and this is what happened.
I know you're sick and this is terrible timing. You see a second line.
What is that? Seriously?
I don't know. Do you see it?
Oh, can you go get another one?
I have a digital one. Should I do it?
Yeah.
I'm like shaking.
It's crazy, dude.
I know, sorry. I know it's bad timing, but I had to wake you up.
Whoa. You haven't even started your Clomid.
I know. I don't know if I believe it.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
What's it say? Really? Dang.
How did that happen? I mean, I know how it happened, but...
Well, let me just tell you how it happened.
Oh my gosh, are you serious right now?
Hey.
This is just where it woke up morning face. What?
It's crazy. It's still...
Oh wait, it's still until the weeks. Don't mess with it. I forgot. I was like, why is it still working?
So you need...
I love you.
I love you too.
Mwah.
Don't get sick.
Oh yeah, don't get me sick.
You need to call the doctor now. And give him that prescription for Clomid back.
I'm not getting my hopes up that this is actually gonna be a baby that sticks, because the last two that we've done on our own haven't stuck. So maybe it will, but I'm not getting too optimistic right now. Maybe that was my little snow angel that was with me the other day. I can't believe that. I'm like seriously in shock. I hadn't even thought about it really. I was just like, all right, it's about time for this to happen. Let's get on with this so I can start the Clomid. Well, I don't think either of us is jumping up and down because we're not really believing it, actually.
All right, I have gotten ready and now do not look as scary as it did when that all just went down this morning. By the way, we never mentioned today is February 3rd, 2014. Cullen is still at home. I'm leaving the doctor had told me as soon as I found out I was pregnant, this was before we even talked about Clomid at all, to call and come in and have a beta HCG, which is like a blood pregnancy test, and have my progesterone checked. So I have to go in and have that done. So I'm on my way there. Cullen ain't going with me because it's just lab work, and then they'll call me with their results. Wow, I like still feel like I can't breathe and I'm like shaky. I need to just calm down, but this is so surreal. Like I just didn't even think it would happen. Like I was supposed to start taking Clomid in probably a week or less than a week, obviously, if I just found out I was pregnant. Deep breaths. I'm very, very excited. I'm trying to be positive, but I'm also trying not to get too emotionally attached or get my hopes up too much, just given the history of everything. And I would love it if this was gonna work out wonderfully, but you know, of course, since the past history, I'm a little nervous. The doctor's office called back and the nurse said my HCG is 206 and My progesterone is 26, so that may mean nothing to any of y'all. Said the numbers were good for where I should be, which would be about 4 weeks and a couple days. Everything I read said that as long as the progesterone number is above 10, then doctors are happy with that. If you're medicated taking like progesterone supplements, it should be above 20. So I'm like, wow, I'm surprised that mine was even that high. So that's good news. It sounds like things are good, but you don't really know for sure until I have to go back in 2 days, and they make sure that the HCG is supposed to be at least doubling within every 48 hours. If it's not, then that's a concern, but so I don't really get my hopes up too much more until I go Wednesday morning and make sure that that is doing what it's supposed to do and all the numbers are where they're supposed to be. Wednesday AM 7:45. And that digital pregnancy test that we took this morning was the one that my mom gave us for Christmas. If y'all remember, she put pregnancy test in Cullen's stocking, so we hadn't used those yet. So that was kind of cool that we got to use the ones that my mom gave us for Christmas. It is now Wednesday, February 5th, 2013, and I had my second round of blood work today to make sure that my levels were doubling and things like they should have been. My HCG was 206 on Monday. The nurse said it should at least double by Wednesday. So I went in this morning and had the blood work done on the way to work. She called this afternoon and said it was 638. So it like tripled. So that's good. So it sounds like things are working like they should be, and I didn't test my progesterone again. She said usually if it's up, it's gonna stay up. The doctor does want me to come in. He wanted me to come in Monday or Tuesday. So I'm going on Tuesday the 11th, February 11th, to have like a confirm appointment where they'll do an ultrasound and they'll check my levels again. May not be able to really see anything. There should at least be like a yolk sac or whatever there. There may not be like a baby with a heartbeat yet, and she said not to worry if it wasn't because it would still be kind of early. So that's the news right now. That was very encouraging. All day today I was like, oh my gosh, what's it gonna be? Are my levels gonna have risen like they're supposed to or what? Trying to stay positive and think positive thoughts. We'll see. Okay, so the levels and everything seemed good. So everything seemed to be progressing well. So we decided we wanted to tell our families because they knew what was going on and they were asking like, oh, have you started taking your Clomid yet? When's that gonna happen? So we told our families.
Is that footage.
Amen. I would also like to say that I'm thankful that I have not had to take Clomid yet because I'm already pregnant. I know, you
Congrats!
did. Fingers crossed.
We're announcing it on the...
Not yet, no. We're cautiously optimistic.
No, she's announcing it at this lunch.
I'm announcing it to y'all, nobody else knows. So just keep your fingers crossed. We made it.
Doctor's appointment in the ice storm on Tuesday.
Yeah, we're supposed to have an appointment on Tuesday. But I've already been twice to get my levels checked and everything was fine, so.
So like you pretty much kind of got pregnant then?
The morning after the Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
So what was the last day? When was the last time you were at the doctor?
Wednesday.
And your HGC had tripled. So while we're eating here, we went over to Dolly and Jim's house today, and we told them that we're thankful that, you know, Katie has to start taking Clomid on the
Yeah, whenever.
but she doesn't anymore because she's pregnant. So that's good news. Yeah. So y'all keep it on the. Y'all keep it on. The,
told me.
It's a surprise.
yeah, it's a surprise.
You didn't even have to take it? No, I never took it. But we're like cautiously optimistic, you know.
Yeah. So it's really early.
Had a hard time.
She's got a doctor's appointment on Tuesday.
I've already been twice.
October. It'll be October.
October. Yep. So we're
Halloween, baby.
It's actually probably like middle of October-ish. So I had said in a previous clip that I was supposed to go to the doctor on Tuesday, February the 11th, but the doctor's office called on Monday and he had to go to a funeral. So
Plus we had the ice storm.
Yes, there's the ice storm. He had to reschedule it because of the ice and the snow. They weren't scheduling anything on Wednesday. I had to go out of town for work on Thursday, so Friday was the first option. So we're like, oh my God, we have to wait 4 more days. So it got rescheduled for Friday, February the 14th, Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So that is where we pick up here.
Okay, we're going to the doctor.
Okay. I love you.
Oh, you too.
All right, y'all. It is the day for the first ultrasound confirm appointment. It is February 14th. It's Valentine's Day. So it has the potential to be a really good, happy Valentine's Day or to be a really sad Valentine's Day. And like I said before, I'm trying to stay positive, but to be honest, I'm kind of terrified right now because you just never know what's gonna happen. You never know. No real reason to think anything wouldn't be right, but we haven't had a positive ultrasound experience since February 8th of 2013 when we went for our first appointment with the first pregnancy, and then, you know, the second ultrasound was not a good experience there. So we are just praying that this is gonna be good, and if not, we will deal with it, but I just need to breathe. Need to breathe.
Okay, so we're still in here. It's nerve-wracking. She tried to do it. Let's see, there's the little stack, but it's still really early, so we'll see what happens. So nerve-wracking. Okay, so what's the update?
Alright, the update is that they just saw a sac, no baby, but
It's early, they said.
yeah, it's early, but it's still like, I mean, it's 6 weeks. I should be about 6 weeks. You should be able to see things. Like, I'm gonna go home and Google what you should see at 6 weeks, because I just feel like you should be able to see more. And he said he's not saying that it's not a successful pregnancy yet, but he's not 100% confident either. So
We did see a sac, but
I just don't understand, like, if it's not, why is this freaking keep happening? I don't understand, you know?
yeah.
Like, it's just...
He prescribed progesterone.
Yes.
What is it?
Sorry, I'm not being very informative.
Progesterone.
Yes. Anyways,
We'll see.
I don't know. It just makes me mad.
We call this uncertainty eating.
Comfort food.
Uncertain comfort food. There's still hope, but
Maybe.
we're just uncertain.
Just try not to cry.
It'll be all okay one way or the other. We are pregnant right now. That is the good news. But
I'm pregnant. We're expecting.
I'm pregnant. Do you not see this? So that is the good news. We're still optimistic, but we're trying not to get too attached.
Yeah, as you can see, we're just still a little uncertain. Everything's very uncertain. We're not sure if it's gonna work out. After that appointment, I was texting with my parents and talked to a couple of friends and several people that have said, you know, I went at that same stage in my pregnancy and I only had a sac, not a baby.
Right.
So there was a sac, but there was also kind of coming in and out of focus at times when the lady would move the ultrasound thing different ways. There was a yolk sac also, which is a good sign. And then there was a little something else that she said might have either been artifact, like ultrasound artifact, or it could have been a fetal pole, which is what develops before an actual fetus develops. We're hoping there's something there. It is good that there was at least the yolk sac there and not just the sac. This is so confusing if you have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't really have a great feeling about it, but we don't really know any other way to feel because it's only been bad experiences we've had in the past. Like Cullen briefly mentioned in the video, he did go ahead and prescribe me progesterone to take. They don't have my new progesterone numbers back, and it was fine the first time, but he said it can't hurt. So
Yeah.
I was glad about that.
That was really good.
I was glad
Yeah.
that they gave us that. So I'm taking that, and hopefully that will help. It'll really tell a lot when we go back. We're supposed to go back a week from Monday, so the 24th of February. And
Please
get it.
pray for us before
Yes.
then and through then.
We're supposed to get another ultrasound, and if there's not anything else but a sac in that ultrasound, then that won't be a good sign, because by then there should definitely be something else there. Should definitely be like a little fetus,
Heartbeat.
whether it has a heartbeat.
Maybe.
Hopefully it should have a heartbeat, but if at least there's a grown little something in there, that's better. There's been progress. We're really, really hoping for that. As far as like how far along I would be, technically, according to the first day of my last cycle, which is how they calculate it, I would have been exactly 6 weeks on Friday when I went. But we talked about this before, and I ovulate late, so I could be up to 5 days earlier than that. So I really could have been like barely not even 5.5 weeks yet when we went for the ultrasound. So that might explain a little bit of why there was nothing there.
right.
But the sac measured right about 6 weeks, exactly 6 weeks. So that would make you think there should be something else there. I don't know. I mean, it could just be early. My sister also told me the same thing happened to her with Madeline when she went in for her first appointment. She didn't have anything but a sac.
Let us know if y'all have had any similar experiences like this, but like we said, we're still just kind of not getting too attached and hoping for the best.
So I mean, y'all are welcome to say congratulations, but I was like, I don't want to post the video, and everybody's like, oh, congratulations, it's so wonderful, and I'm like, but it's really not wonderful yet.
Yeah, we're just kind of still got our guard up right now.
So I'm a little more like, hey, will you just pray for us or something? We're so needy. I'm really sorry. We always are asking for your prayers.
The good thing is you didn't have to take Clomid yet.
Yes, that's crazy. Like, it was, remember in the car at the fertility medication video, you were like, if she's not already pregnant.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not, but I probably was.
Yeah, you were.
So I was also pregnant during the snowstorm and all that stuff.
Super Bowl.
Didn't know it, yep.
Crazy. And if this doesn't work, then we will be referred to a specialist. So that's the next step.
Yes.
I mean,
we talked about that with him. Like he said, I'm not going to tell you this is going to work out. So if it doesn't work out, then we're going to go immediately to a specialist, because he was like, I can do what I can to help you get pregnant, but nobody can guarantee, like nobody can make you stay pregnant. It's nothing that they can put their finger on, oh, it keeps being a genetic condition, or it keeps being your progesterone, or I mean, it's just, why does it keep happening?
You can get pregnant though. That's the good news.
I mean, I've gotten pregnant 3 times in the last year. So, and honestly about that too, I was gonna say, also, like as soon as I found out I was pregnant, I kind of was like, oh, I feel really bad even posting the video that I'm pregnant. I mean, not that I wouldn't, but I just felt like, because I know for a lot of y'all out there that are also trying to get pregnant, I know the feeling of hearing somebody else announce that they're pregnant, and it's just like, oh, you know, like it just, it hurts. And so, I mean,
like sitting in the waiting room. I mean, we were sitting in the waiting room.
All the stupid happy pregnant people.
She was like, if one more pregnant person walks out of that door smiling ear to ear, I'm going to kill somebody. Because we had to sit there and wait and wait and wait.
And they're all like looking at their little ultrasound pictures, which is fine. That's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But just the emotions, you're just like, why are they happy? No, you're not supposed to be happy when you're pregnant, right? No, I'm just kidding. But it's just hard. And so, I mean, I do want to say that I am still thinking about all of y'all, and obviously us too. Like, we don't know that this is going to work out, but I'm just saying, I know how it is for people that have been trying for like 7 years and haven't gotten pregnant once, and then we're like, we've gotten pregnant 3 times in a year. There's just different levels of things. I mean, for none of us, it's worked out.
If you could, it's like an analogy. If you could, would you get pregnant 4 times in a year and lose all 4 of them, or wait 7 years?
What happened to 4? Don't give me a 4.
I'm just saying. There's no win situation.
No, I mean,
either way, it's going to be emotional roller coaster. So
yes, emotional roller coaster. I'm doing a little bit better now. Like, I was left the doctor's office crying and like kept crying, and I'm just trying to stay positive. All we can do is try to stay positive, pray about it. We know that it's, like we've said in all our other videos, it's all part of God's plan. One way or the other, you know, I don't want to be like, oh, I trust and believe that God is going to make this baby happen, because if that's not his plan, then it's not. I mean, I'm trusting and believing that whatever happens is going to be what he wants to happen. It's going to be right in the long run, which may or may not be us having a healthy baby this time. As much as that makes me mad.
That's the update, guys. As of right now, we are pregnant. You are pregnant.
We're expecting. As of now, let's practice again.
As of now, we are expecting
yes.
a baby, and we are somewhat hopeful, but we will know more in 10 days. So stay tuned. We will keep you updated as we promised, and we will see y'all next time.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for all the love.
We love you. Bye.
What's going on?
Hey, we just wanted to call and tell you that me and Katie I mean, not me, but Katie is pregnant.
Yay!
For sure.
I'm gonna be an auntie.
Hopefully so. We're keeping our fingers crossed.
Alright guys, I love y'all.
Love you. Bye. I have a kid on the way.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. Really?
Yeah, we're pregnant. I mean, I'm not.
Oh my god, I love you guys so much. I'm so excited. I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
Third time is a charm.
Oh my god, thank you so much for calling me. I'm so excited. I was just talking about this today. I was like, I need another niece for a nephew. I love you guys.
All right, love you too. Bye.
Bye.